Welcome to the Small Steps, Big Wins podcast. I'm dedicated to helping you take control of your life. Together, we'll explore practical tips, expert advice, and inspiring stories to help you overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. Making small changes is possible and can lead to big results. Are you ready? Let's go do this. Hey friends, welcome to another episode of Wednesday Wisdom. Sue Saller here, and I'm so glad you decided to spend the next couple of minutes with me. Today, I want to talk about that voice inside of your head. Yeah, that BS voice that goes on and tells you all that garbage that you start to believe. You know, the one that says you're not good enough. The one that says, oh, you failed again. That bullshit voice that goes, oh, you are just not going to accomplish that thing that you set out to do. The reason I'm bringing this up is because a very good friend of mine brought to my attention that, hey, you know, you've got that voice going on inside of you. And until you learn to stop listening to it, it's going to derail your thoughts and it's going to convince you that you are not enough, that you can't accomplish those things. And in the course of our conversation, I said, well, how do I get rid of it? How do I make that voice disappear? And in his wisdom, he said, you can't make the voice disappear. What you can do is you can learn not to listen to it. And at some point, you'll just realize it won't go away, but you just don't have to give in to it. And as I pondered this, I realized, oh my goodness, I listened to that voice that says I'm not enough. And you take it for truth. When really it's just the mind or your ego trying to protect you from doing something that you don't want to do. At least that's what I realized. I realized that my ego, that little voice inside of me, it was just trying to keep me safe from doing something that I know I should do, or doing something that's going to be more fulfilling than where I am right now. And so that little voice, although it's there, I tell it from now on, thank you, little voice. You've gotten me this far, but you're not going to get me to where I want to go. You've protected me. It's great, but I've got this from here. So your small step today is think about what's that little voice saying inside of your mind? And is it really BS? If it's BS, let it go. Tell it thank you and send it on its way. And I guarantee that you'll feel so much better on the inside when you realize that you don't have to actually listen to that. There's no book out there. There's nobody out there that tells you you have to listen to that voice that says you're not enough, because you are enough. Once you start realizing that you are enough, that you just keep going, and you'll get there if you don't give up. So take those small steps today, move the needle forward. Thank you so much for listening. And if you got any value out of this, please share it with a friend. Until next time, peace out. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Small Steps, Big Wins podcast. I value your time with me, and I seek to make every moment count. In order to make lasting change in your life, listening is usually not enough. So I want to ask you, what practical steps are you going to put into action today as a result of listening to this podcast? Remember, any step, any action, no matter how small, starts your journey to a big win. And if you're not sure where to get started, reach out to me and let's have a conversation. Until next time, love yourself, then love others. Peace.